I'm at peace with you right now. I believe in you right now. I'm no longer mad, got you all I ever had. I'm at peace with you right now. I believe in you right now. I'm no longer mad, got you all I ever had. I'm no longer mad. I was mad at God. I had beef with him. I didn't want to hear you preach or even teach of him. I was mad at God, refused to even speak to him. Why should I pray and ask for things he knows I need from him? I was mad at God, I know you see me suffering. He must be mad at me cause life felt like a punishment. I was mad at God, why you take my twin from me? Could've took anyone but him from me. Hey, I was mad at God, why you let me feel this way? Clutching on this loaded gun, I feel like I could kill today. I was mad at God, I blamed him for my broken heart. I used to laugh when they say come here with an open heart. Hey, it was hard to let these church people get close to me, especially when most of them misrepresent who he supposed to be. I was mad at God for seeing Big Homie on dope. I watched his uncle overdose with his nose and some coke. I was mad at God for keeping me chained in my cell. I felt forgotten, no one can ever sent me no mail. I was mad at God, why they have fun without me? How you gon' let them live in freedom, God, what about me? Hey, but being wicked didn't feel right, man. This what forgiveness feels like. Yeah, hey, living wicked didn't feel right. Nah, this what forgiveness feel like. Look, man, I made peace with God. Cry cause I need you, God. And I believe you, God, even when I don't see you, God. Hey, I made peace with God. Cry cause I need you, God. And I believe you, God, even when I don't see you, God. Hey, Kingdom Music, use the music, man, we sing to God. He's undisputed, ain't nobody here defeating God. That's why I turn to God and everything life throws at me. When I look back, I see the hand that God was holding me. Hey, I'm in love with God and everything about him now. I'm in love with God, I'm nothing here without him now.
I'm booming, I'm bunking. Like Follow said when you coming.
Remember not the sins of my youth. If you gon' cut the sin from the root. They tender hearts and humble minds. That's why I turn to God in troubled times. I'm at peace with you right now. I believe in you right now. I'm no longer mad, got you all I ever had. I'm at peace with you right now.
I'm booming, I'm bunking. Like Follow said when you coming.
I'm at peace with God, cry cause I need you, God. And I believe you, God, even when I don't see you, God.
I'm booming, I'm bunking. Like Follow said when you coming.
Filled with compassion, I refuse to have a hardened heart. I'm about to bounce back on these boys like I was Marcus Clark. Remember not the sins of my youth. If you gon' cut the sin from the root.
I'm booming, I'm bunking. Like Follow said when you coming.
Yo, this shit ain't nothing but a phone call, my guy. Check.
Yo, when niggas say they start panicking. I'm booming, I'm bunking. Like Follow said when you coming.
Please be quick to throw shade on the internet. They shut us down so we could turn into a bigger threat to hate. Clear as day, these niggas salty and sour. Down on Monday, will give me 72 hours.
I'm at peace with you right now. I believe in you right now. I'm no longer mad, got you all I ever had. I'm no longer mad. Sometimes when you go through life, suffering and pain, I remember the first thing they do, they either turn to God or turn from God. And I remember there was times in my life when I was in pain and I was hurting, and I used to blame God for the things I was going through. And the enemy wanted me to drift from God's love and doubt God's love and question if he even cared about me. But you know what? In this time, when I surrender to Christ and I know that he cares, and I know he's near the brokenhearted, and I know he's near those who are crushed in spirit, I begin to trust him on my tears, trust him in the middle of my suffering, and I stand on the things of God. I rely on the power of the Holy Spirit, and I'm not even mad at him no more. I'm in love with him right now, and everything about him now. I'm nothing here without him now, in the name of Jesus. Say this with me, y'all. I'm at peace with you right now. I believe in you right now.
I'm booming, I'm bunking. Like Follow said when you coming.
With you right now. I believe in you right now. I'm no longer mad, got you all I ever had. I'm no longer mad.
Yo, what's good, everybody? How we doing? Man, I screwed the pooch on the plan today. I tell you what.
If your daddy was a
Lie, he would tell you the same.
son, you know how much I love you. Hate to see you this way, and I'm dead and gone. Oh, you gon'
Play this song.
I'm booming, I'm bunking. Like Follow said when you coming.
boy, you know how much I love you. Hate to see you this way, and I'm dead and gone. Oh, you gon' play this song.
What's good? Man, I'm still sleepy.
Don't be friends with your sin. Sin ain't your friend.
Thank you, Kike. How you doing, man? How you been? How you been, man?
I don't know it all, but you don't understand everything, Mr. Know-it-all.
Better now that you here, man.
Both of us done broke the law.
Good to see you.
We gotta do better if we gon' grow it all. Hey, Keenan, discipleship.
What up, Dev? What up, Henry? What up, Kevin? What up, Nick? What up, Corey? Melissa? Church boy? Yo, I should be there Wednesday, Brody. It's saying Wednesday. It's tracking for Wednesday, so you should have it by the end of the week. Midweek is what it's saying. I hope it gets there midweek. But yeah, it definitely shipped out, bro. What up, Henry? Coming over the first 50. I'm excited for you. I wish I would have had a cable around here that wouldn't have taken from another set, man. But I hope you understand that I don't want to break up another set, right? So if something like that happens again, man, and something moves in my heart like that, that I have exactly what you're getting, which is everything, minus one large set of tips. And I replaced that one pair of tips. That's got you got 4 sets of mediums, 4 sets of smalls, 3 sets of large. You're only missing one pair of large from the original packaging, and they're all different. So they should all give different sounds, right? A wider bore should reduce the bass a little bit and open it up, and give you a little bit more of air and separation. The tighter bores that are in there should, obviously intensify bass. Some are a little deeper insertion. Play around with the different sizes. Find something that gives you a really good fit. That's all I can recommend. But you got a total of 11 pairs of tips, and it only came with 6. So I did do that. But I did. I went through everything I had, and the only other cable that I could have thrown in there would have been of the same quality. So it's a simple 3.5 millimeter 2-pin, which you can get off of Amazon for like. You get a decent one off of Amazon for between like $18 and $30. But yeah, man, I really wanted to add an upgraded cable, but everything I have is from another set or is an upgraded cable that I'm not giving up. They're all paired with something, right? That sounds bad when I say I'm not giving up, but I had the only other one I really could have probably added to it is a very uncomfortable cable. A very uncomfortable cable, and I just did what I felt in the spirit, right? Not what I thought, what I felt in my heart, what I felt in the spirit. So enough about that, man. Just let me know when you get it. That's all. I just need to know once you've received it. That's it. All right? What up, Roy and Holly? What up, Tiffany? What up, Justin? What up, Jerome? Again, thank you, Henry, for starting us off with the 50. New month. New month, same goals, 8,500 stars. Yeah, I'm alive. What do you mean I'm alive? Why wouldn't I be alive? God gave me another day, bro. I didn't go to bed till like 1:30 this afternoon. And wife tried to wake me up around 4, I think, to see if I wanted to go to Costco. And I guess they'd already returned the gimbal and shipped out the giveaway. So yeah, we had a giveaway last night's stream. We're not going to go into it. If you were there, great. If you're not, hey. But we did a giveaway. It's already shipped out. None of this waiting 2 weeks to get stuff out And Church Boy won the giveaway. Then they went to Costco. I was a little disappointed they went to Costco, but I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Like, we needed it, and they did it, and I can't complain. It just meant I didn't get to go. It also meant that we didn't get the mount put in the car. The Bluetooth mic came in as charging. I posted that. It's got a trickle charge, apparently, off the power bank. And it definitely doesn't want to charge off of any power adapters I have. I think it's too high of a flow current. I was able to get the firmware on it updated pretty easily. My first test didn't work on the mic, though. I did a mic test in their software, and I had no playback from it. But we'll let it charge, and we'll play with it. It looks pretty straightforward. It's paired with the phone. It's connected to use for the auto shutter, not auto shutter, but yeah, I guess that's what they call it. Can I send you a link? What?
I'm booming, I'm bunking. Like Follow said when you coming.
If you're asking for a link for tracking, no, you're gonna have to zoom in and type out the numbers yourself, bro. That's what the question is, but I'm gonna go over and see what it is. That I can do. Absolutely can do. Let me know what your budget is. But yeah, I honestly, I'd probably recommend.
I'm booming, I'm bunking. Like Follow said when you coming.
I just assumed you were gonna have me try to type out your tracking number.
Any active priority?
Yeah, I can do that. I could do that right now, bro. Let's do that. Let me do that really quick. So I hope y'all are having a great day. I've had a croissant and a bottle of water and a shower and a poop. Yeah, and a poop. I mean, we all do that. We should do that. If you're not pooping regular, I don't know what to tell you. I poop every day. It doesn't always look normal. But enough about me. Enough about me. Why did I do just IM? I need IM cable. You need the 2-pin, and you're going to probably want 3.5 mil. I don't know if you have an iPhone or not. If you do have an iPhone and you're planning on using it on an iPhone or even a Google phone that doesn't have a 3.5 millimeter jack, you're gonna need a dongle, or you know what I mean. You're gonna need a USB-C to 3.5 mil jack. If you're just planning on using it in your cable, your cable on like your PC or something like this. I've purchased. I'm gonna just pull it up. I've purchased this cable before. You can get it for like $18. Is it the best cable I've ever used? Absolutely not. But sound and it's a really great cable for the price. And you can almost always get it with a $2 off coupon. So for like $18, it's a really, really nice cable. It's a silver-plated cable, which will intensify some of the frequencies of the highs. But what you need is a 2-pin, 3.5, which is a 0.78 min. You don't want a recessed. No recessed. That's not a recessed set. It's a 2-pin. Any 2-pin, 0.78 millimeter is what you're going to need. And the reason I say that is because you're going to have those options on most any of them. But on this page, there are multiple different color options. Any of the, I've purchased 4 variations of these. I absolutely love this one. Is this the, no, that's the gold. I don't have the gold. The new cool is the one that I just fell in love with. That is not that's a $50 set, bro. I mean, that's a $50 cable. Do not buy it. It's super thick. It's super heavy. It will cause ear fatigue. So I would say stay away from the new cool, unless you're like me. The portion that will hook over your ear is as big around as most upgrade cables would be, and that's a different feeling. I love it, and that's what I wanted, but that's not what I would recommend. But you can get something like this pretty hot pink. This screams Church Boy to me. No, it really doesn't. The purple cable is a beautiful cable. I still have that, but it's paired with another set. This is a little stiffer cable that gets really good ratings and it looks nice, but the set's black. Honestly, I would recommend something just like the Jelly. Or not the Jelly, the Zoni. The Triple Win Zoni. It's a 16 core and the 2.5. I'll send it over now. All right, man. But you don't get it until after it's arrived, okay? Once it's arrived, make sure you're not okay with it. Not okay with the cable it comes with. You may love it. I didn't. I never used it. Excuse me. The cable it comes with has never been used. The other thing I don't like is it's a right angle plug. The one that's coming is in it. The stock cable is a right angle. It's got a right angle 3.5. There you go, Brody. What up, Savage? We're not buying. I was showing our giveaway winner. He asked me to send him a link for a cable that would be an upgrade cable to the IEMs that he won. So I was just showing him. I have that cable. That's the cable my wife uses. That one that I sent you a link to. That's the cable. That's the cable my wife has. It feels really good. It's not heavy. It does everything it should. And for under $20, bro, it's a huge upgrade. It's about 5 times the diameter of the one that's stock on it. So Olympius coming in with 100 stars, man. So Henry and Olympius are our first star senders of the month. The weekly and monthly gifteds on Kick will have reset. 12 gifteds over there. 8,500 stars on Facebook. 150 reactions is what we're shooting for. 500 plus comments is what we're shooting for. Cash App is still for vacation until June 1. And then when the TTS is still an option, exclamation TTS, if you want to send a message to the stream, it's a direct dono of at least $1. I would recommend like 3 to 5, but I was playing around with it to make sure that I could set the minimum. It was originally at 5, which is what I thought, and I changed it to 1. Nobody's tested it to see if for $1 you can have a message that you type out read on stream, but it should work the way that it did. So there's that option. And no, for you in the background that got banned yesterday, that's not begging for money, y'all. Telling people what your daily goals are, what your abilities to get support when you're 100% viewer funded, that's not begging for money. Begging for money would be standing on a corner with a sign, trying to look sad, right? We provide a service, right? We give entertainment. We stream crazy hours. I was in a stream this morning talking with other content creators in the Kick Content, the KCIP program, and they were like that. They were floored at the number of hours I do. They do half, at best, they're doing half or less the time of hours I do a month, and they're like, that's not sustainable. And I've been doing it for 4 years. It might not be sustainable for you. Like, I did 246 hours last month. That's more than a 60-hour week every week, all month long. That's not bagging. That's anything but. That's anything but, man. I'm putting in way more hours than most of y'all at work. I really am. And so, yeah, it's not begging. So the guy that got banned yesterday is probably still watching. Yeah, no, it couldn't be more inaccurate. It's not easy what we do. It's not easy. It's really not. It's not easy. It's easy for me because I just turn on my camera and I play games and I talk to people I care about. And I'm me. It's not easy on your family. It's not easy on, your dog when you're loud like me. Brian coming in with a 50. So we got Brian and Olympius and Henry coming in with stars. Stars. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. So looking at our numbers from last month, which is something I don't usually do, but just looking to see. Overall, our financial numbers were way down on Kick, but our overall like numbers for verification and to be considered to get into the KCIP program were up, and it was really encouraging. The only thing that we missed is the 1,500 required followers for the KCIP, and then just our average viewer number went way up. And that's not easy to do in a program where they encourage you to limit the number of hours you stream so that your CCV stays high, which is your concurrent viewership. So for me to be doing 12 hours, 240 plus hours in the month, and to be able to maintain the viewership that we did on Kick, which feels like it's not being super successful if you just look at it from the surface, couldn't be more wrong. They encourage you don't do long streams like I'm doing. They do encourage that you figure out when your hot times are and when people watch you from this time to that time, and you only stream from this time to that time to hit the analytics necessary to be considered. And you know me, that feels like chasing. So, I mean, if we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. We're not chasing it. It'd be nice to be able to do that. It was also encouraging to know that if we did do that, like, we wouldn't have to walk completely away from Facebook. We would just have to do split stream. So you can't concurrently simulcast if you're in their program on Kick, meaning you don't lose your access to the KCIP, which is how streamers can get paid per hour based upon their average viewership. Our average viewership is not high enough yet, but it's pretty close. It's pretty close. Just our overall followers is not. But the next step, which is the verification, which I believe would qualify us for Kicks when they come available. And I think Kicks is officially like what they're going to go with. And that's kind of a system like Stars. And I guess the V2, Kick V2 is on the horizon. But from a live that I watched from the KCIP program lead or whatever, the head of the incentive program this morning, it looks like their priority is to get Kicks out there for people and not just people in the program, which is encouraging. And their trajectory is definitely extending forward. And it's really cool to see like partner management accessible and live on a platform. So I will say I'm more encouraged and more excited about Kick than I've ever been, because I don't think it's a flash in the pan. I don't think it's something that's going away. They went from like towards the bottom of the top 10 in rating in regards to like viewership and stream hours and everything to like third in like a year. That's pretty crazy. And they're growing exponentially. So it's good potential. It's great for those of you that love our content. Because if Facebook one day decided, you know what, we're not allowing live streams ever again, we have the potential to have a future on Kick. So, and they do encourage you to establish your community on multiple platforms. They do encourage you to direct your communities to their platform, and I don't blame them for that. If you're trying to main, so like if I was trying to main on Kick, I'd be teasing you off for a little bit on Facebook, and then I'd come over to Kick, and I'd be trying to bend your arm. My hope is that you guys love us enough that you understand that us being in multiple places is good for everybody, viewers and me. And if you care about us being able to be around, then that's great news. That means that we have the ability to potentially be here for another 4+ years or more. And it's an exciting thing. So that's kind of what kept me up this morning, not going to lie. That's not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I was just kind of kicking around, and then I saw that that one of the people that I've kind of been watching a little bit on Kick was live, and I went over there, and he was talking about some tweets that went out from the content creators in the program that were showing their analytics. They were showing what they made per hour based upon their viewership. Like what they made for the month or whatever, and he was kind of talking about it. He actually had some questions about it because of the way it was set up. He felt like people that were averaging less viewers were actually making more money than he was. He wasn't complaining. He was just trying to get clarity because he was under the impression that the metric in which people get paid is the same. So there's no way that somebody that had lower viewership should have averaged more per hour than he did, who had doubled the hours, which kind of caught my interest a little bit. And then I believe his name is either Andrew or Anthony Santamaria. I think it's Andrew. He's the guy that runs the program. And at some point he went live and addressed a lot of things. But he does that anyway. It's not like he's somebody that's actually streaming. He's not early streaming games, but like he makes him. Who has live tech support, so to speak, right? Partner support. That's what it is. It's like live partner support where he's live like I am right now, watching a chat, answering questions. That really made me go, okay. Okay, Kick, you are different. And it really got me excited. It really got me excited. Not excited to like change my approach to what I do. Because again, I'm not chasing. I'm not gonna metric watch. I'll go watch. I'm not going to do those things. I'm not going to go into the rabbit hole of madness of worrying about numbers. But I can say there's not very many people doing our hours. And for most people, it is not sustainable. It's just what we do. We're a different beast over here. So, like, I don't know. I guess if I get a little more consistent, a little more patient with people, which is something that I think God is doing in my life anyway this year, you guys know how I get. I can read a chat and Twister Sirens. Hey, we're good here. We're good here, man. We had rain earlier. It's beautiful out for us. So I'm not going to change me for that, but I just think as I continue to grow as an individual, that some of those things will fall into place anyway. And if it's a God's plan, it'll be there. But it was still encouraging. It was still encouraging to see that they're not just people trying to cash in on something. Why are you putting me in my face like this? Why are you looking so crazy? Oh, what are you doing?
I'm booming, I'm bunking. Like Follow said when you
why did you make that so weird? Why did you make that so weird? Why is he looking at you like he's mad? He needs a bathie bath. He needs a bathie bath. He grew overnight, y'all. He grew overnight. Like, when I say he grew overnight, say hi to your people. Say hi to your public. Right here. Say hi. Say hi.
I'm booming, I'm bunking. Like Follow said when you coming.
Speak. Want to speak to him? You want to say, all right, let's get into the gaming. Yeah, let's do that. All right, show 102 going to be in channel. Getting ready to go 10-8, 10-41.